Hey now, everybody. Welcome to the wrap-up show. Wingstar, thank you so much for joining us. I think this will be your first wrap-up. Basically, we are going to be talking everything Elisa Jordana's IRL today with our best friend Leaf and co-host Forrest, which he's walking around right now. We have J Prime, who is a regular now, and the one and only, the rascal, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Kleenex. Thank you. Kleenex? Okay, well, Kleenex is being shy right now. But like last week, we're basically going to let Leaf steer this ship because he has organizational skills that I can only wish to have. He's got all kinds of videos he wants us to see. We have a debate going on whether or not I'm a toddler or not. A toddler being somebody that's into Todd, Elisa's
that's
new
not
sidekick.
into. Is a fan of Todd that supports him.
Yeah, and I am a fan of Todd, except for he's streaming at the same time as me right now, which is a rascally move. And
Cut him off.
Yeah, so I might not be a toddler, but it's good to see everybody in the chat. Thank you guys very much for popping up. Oh my goodness, a very special guest. Hey, wow, all three of you guys.
Wow.
I can hear myself though. We might need some. I don't know how to do this because you can't all wear headphones. But I can hear there's a big feedback there. Yeah.
Can you still hear it?
Let me talk. Yeah, I can hear it pretty bad. Like, we might have to have you guys do either 3 different devices or.
Can it be this way? Can you turn it?
It's just the audio. Like, I can hear myself really bad. You guys have to wear headphones.
Todd's in the matrix.
It's got headphones, show
Okay, but then only one of you guys will be able to hear at the same time, and possibly.
Oh, that's
two.
okay.
What if we just move it away?
We could just move the.
Oh, we don't, or maybe we don't put the speaker. We don't put the speaker.
Like this. Right.
Like that. Can you hear us?
Elisa, hi Elisa. Yeah, I can hear you guys perfectly.
Perfect.
Perfect. So I'm Weezy. It's nice to meet you guys. I know that I've never met you officially. Adriana, I find you absolutely adorable, and I love you on the stream. I was just telling Leaf that. And Todd, there's a great debate whether or not I'm a toddler or not based on my I like you. I think you're great for the stream. We're going to be talking about this some more, but I find you to be you've lasted the longest of any of her assistants, and you've been a fucking trooper. From basically being willing to shave your head, which was amazing, to putting on a monkey suit. You've really done it all. And so we're going to be talking about a lot of this, but I'm going to let Leaf take over because he has some clips to play and stuff like that.
Sure. This is great.
Todd, do you like the toddler thing? Do you like the nickname?
I love it.
You love it?
Really?
Kleenex, are you a toddler? Do you consider yourself a toddler?
I guess I would be after what I said about her beating his ass up so bad, and I didn't care for it. So, yeah.
Somebody has some music in the background. If we can turn that music off, it's a little distracting. I don't know if it's Kleenex or if it's Todd.
I think it's Todd.
Todd, do you guys have music in the background?
We don't have music.
Huh? I don't know where it's coming
It's
from.
so easy for me to take the blame.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to it, so I'm going to give it to you.
I instantly blame Todd.
Well,
Kleenex, you have a big fan.
Are you a toddler?
J Prime,
Okay,
Oh,
if
sorry, what
you're
was that?
taller because you don't appreciate the lashing that he took, I had to stream forward to see what seemed like an endless lashing by EJ. So
Kleenex,
to
your
be
microphone.
offended by the what?
I'm going to mute you for a second. Your microphone is crackly as a motherfucker. Try to restart and come back in, but I can't handle that. My autism won't allow it. And then also, you can't talk over everybody, Kleenex. You have to wait your turn, you rascal. Leaf was trying to make a point, and so let's get back to Leaf.
No, I was just asking Jake Prime. Does he consider himself a toddler?
Explain again what a toddler is. I need the exact definition.
So, yesterday, Elisa received this call from Burt Reynolds, and all of a sudden, all these Todd fans started calling in and defending.
Oh yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, and chat went wild, and they started calling themselves toddlers or Todd gang. So
you know what's funny? There was so many calls after, like even Elisa was like, I cannot believe this is happening. I have to say I'm a toddler. I'm a toddler now.
Thank you, Potts. Thank you for coming
there
in
was
here.
too many people that called and texted and was like giving donations. I was like, okay, the moon is full. Something is going on.
yeah,
Well, I mean, I have to say, like Todd, I've been accused of being a toddler today. I didn't know how to embrace that or not. But like I was saying earlier, dude, like your patience level with all of this and you being a good sport about all of this, many have tried, and you're the first to succeed. I think that, being in your position can be very tough if you're new to it, especially with all of the feedback that you immediately get on the donos, and people are going to try to get to you. They're going to try to F with you. They're going to say things that might not be true. And I think that you're doing very well. Now, a couple of people might disagree with me. This is my opinion, but I would like to open it up for anybody to have an opinion on that. That's why we do these kinds of shows. So I'm a Todd fan. I'm not going to go as far as saying I'm a toddler. It seems a little weird, but I am a Todd fan.
It does, but I'm humbled.
Yeah.
I'm really humbled.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I have a little montage right here of all the work Todd did this past week.
Oh, sweet.
Awesome.
Ace is high.
That's really good, Leaf.
Did I
was
leave
awesome.
anything out, Todd?
Are you suggesting
Amazing, amazing work.
Are you suggesting, Leaf, that he kind of just stands around? Is that what you're suggesting?
He dances.
Yeah, he does.
That's what he does. He dances.
He definitely dances. Now, we do have a hater in the chat, and he's not new to hating. He's not new to hating people. In fact, I like Jimmy, but we have had our back and forth too. And he said Todd copes with the job by being high all of the time. Do you have any reaction to this, Todd?
Sure, excuse me.
That's one way to react to that. Now, Todd, do you think that you should be smoking on the job?
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm just kidding.
Well, it's better than taking Xanax on the job.
Xanax.
Well,
Excuse.
Couldn't
are
agree
you
more.
implying something there, Todd?
I'm saying there are many different kinds of doctors in the world, and you go to the right one, they'll give you the right thing. Oh!
Yelly, I'd never talk about you like that ever. We've never fought. Now, Kleenex, is your mic working better? I can't tell.
I don't know, man. I've got the best
No.
equipment in the world.
No,
What
it's
the
not.
fuck?
You didn't do what I asked you to and reload.
Dude, what? I'm
right?
on a phone. I'm on a
Okay.
phone. I'm on a headset.
Oh,
I
it's
think you just need
horrible.
to turn it down a little bit.
Before you argue with me, let me fucking finish. You need to reload. Go out, come back in, and maybe we'll be able to hear you. But all you are is broken up right now. We can't handle that. My autism won't allow that at all. So
His voice sounds like his age.
so I'm going to remove you from the stream. Just back out, come back in, and hopefully that'll work. Woo!
Okay, so I want to
I
go
don't
back to
know.
what Todd just said. Todd, have you seen Elisa take Xanax?
No, I
While
wasn't
working?
referring to anybody taking Xanax other than myself when I had a difficult time way back when in Miami. I was in Miami for 4 months after my graduation from SUNY Purchase. I didn't know what to do with my life after September 11th happened. I just was lost. But anyway, I took Xanax.
What?
And it wasn't good. I was addicted to Xanax when in my early 20s. They were overdosing me with this stuff. So, I'm not an advocate, and I'm not pointing. It's not a backhanded comment.
Okay.
I didn't take it as that either. Leaf.
A lot
I
of
think he's
people
innocent.
accuse Elisa of taking too much Xanax when I know for a fact she doesn't take any. she hasn't for a couple months. So it's just odd that you said that of any drug you could have said.
I know, but there's a little bit of comedy involved as well.
Okay.
So is Todd being a rascal? That's for you guys to decide.
Yeah.
Now, Todd, I noticed that you were live a couple of minutes ago. I want to give you a little bit of feedback. You might still be live now, actually.
Yeah.
You're going to want to pin your donation in the chat section so that it's pinned at the top. That way people can just click it, and that's how they'll be able to donate. It's less important to have it on the screen because then people can only read it. But pinning it to the chat will be great. And also, I don't know if you guys got it hooked up yet, but people were trying to donate and there was no payment method. So those are two things I would say. Oh, sorry. Welcome back, Kleenex.
All right, I'll just use no headset. How's
Oh my
that?
God.
It's still just as bad. Hold on. Let me try a
you're
trick.
full of shit. Fuck off.
Oh,
Fuck
goodness.
off.
This is why people
He's
don't like you,
underwater.
Kleenex, because you say
Just
we're full of
put
shit.
me on. Don't lie, man. Don't lie.
I think
Yeah,
it's a
I'm the
little
only
better.
one that doesn't
I
come
just-
through,
a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah,
It's
I'm the
too
only one
loud.
that
Kleenex, I just changed your echo suppression. You seem to be doing better now, but don't talk over everybody, you rascal. Jesus. People are already asking me to ban you, Kleenex.
Whatever,
I will
man.
not
Bye.
ban Kleenex.
Bye.
I won't
Bye.
ban him. Uh-oh,
No,
he's
hang out,
leaving.
Kleenex. It's okay, Kleenex.
Stay
Kleenex,
here,
hang
you
out.
he's
Hang out.
baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, Leaf, I didn't mean to throw you off
No.
track there.
Okay, so Todd and Lisa have had their issues this week. I have a small clip here of their fight on
Boy.
Friday, I believe.
Uh-oh.
Mother's nipples because you're
Just
so
did
tied
that.
into your mommy. I remember when she called in
Just pull the hook up.
before you
Pull
came
the
to
plug
Florida.
on this mic.
You're trying to impress her right now by sticking it out, but you've just become a liability. You're destroying Eliza's
Goodbye.
show.
Todd, what are you doing? Where are you going, Todd?
a liability.
No, he's a caller.
Listen to him.
Why are you so weak? You're
Why are you
so
so
weak,
weak?
Todd. He's a caller.
You're weak.
Yeah, you're just like you run away when anybody says anything in conflict of you.
I get it. I get
Two
it.
legs.
That's why you haven't made
I
it.
have two
This is why you
legs.
have not made it,
I have
Todd.
two legs.
Because you walk away and you run away
You know
in
what they were saying
fear.
about me?
You run away in fear. But he says something. Do you know how hard it is in this industry?
Hey, sit
You know how
down.
hard IRL is?
If you threaten,
How are you going to get anywhere in IRL if you're
I'm not
running
here
away?
to make it in IRL.
But if you make it in anything, it's going to be very hard. Do you know that?
sit down. Do
He's
not
still
do
trying
Thank
to
you,
get Mommy
Streamers.
Milky, and Mommy Milky is done.
I don't have to take her.
Okay,
I
he's
don't
a
have to
caller.
take
He's a caller. So
Shammy.
you wanted to work on Howard Stern. You don't think they're going to have callers like that?
All right, Todd, I saw you clap at yourself there.
I'm so impressed. I'm so glad the clip is amazing. Whoever made the clip is fantastic.
So you have no ambition to be an IRL star, a streaming star right now?
I'm enjoying being on the program. I enjoy doing the live thing and everything like this, setting up the chat, setting up the power chat, setting up the Cash App, setting up this. I'm kind of becoming like a caveman in my days. So it's hard for me to do technological things. So I'm just happy to show up and perform.
Shamrock.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. Shout out to Shamrock, a new member. You can now become a member for 99 cents a month, everybody.
All right, thank you,
Well,
Shamrock.
what a
We
deal.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Shamrock. We love Shamrock. Shamrock's one of my favorite people, all of online, and I love her very much. Okay, sorry to steer that, but you said something. Do you like that kinds of friction, Todd? Is that what you're
No.
trying? Because it seems like you try to
No.
avoid that for the most part, but when we're playing it back, you kind of reveling in it. Did we lose you?
Yeah, he seemed very proud of himself.
You know, when we were playing it back, you kind of like, you were like, yeah. But when you're in it, I feel like maybe you don't enjoy it and you don't really like the friction. Thank you so
I
much,
hate
Jay Brown.
friction.
Right. So you're trying the path of least resistance, but when we played it back, you were kind of like proud of yourself a little bit.
I gotta say that I'm glad that I stuck to my guns, and that that's an Iron Maiden term, you know. They believe in what they believe, and they stuck it out to the end. And I believe in the same thing as Iron Maiden's philosophy. Thank you.
Okay. Now,
So
Go
in that
ahead.
last clip, it was really the caller that upset you Are you getting sick of Elisa's callers? Is that
I never
really
get
getting
sick
under
of
your
it.
skin?
I never get sick of it. I want to walk away sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to be there when it's happening, like when they use the N word or when they do sort of like the screaming thing. And also like if there's like gay people around and they start screaming that word, then I would say I don't want to be around. I don't want to be associated in those certain times.
Thank you,
I
Stone.
understand that. But that donator who was doing that, I think they finally ran out of money because it's been about a week since he started spamming those donations.
I want to answer this question by Stone Build-A-Bear, which thank you for the donation, by the way. Todd found Elisa's channel, if I'm not mistaken, through his friend Peter Laska, which he's been a very big Kermitarian for a long time. And is that true, Todd? Is that how you found us?
I didn't know he was a Kermitarian, but I've known Pete Laska since he was like a child. I taught him bass, and I think that he's a great musician. He played accordion, and I'm just very happy to know him. And he suggested that Elisa needed someone to work on the show. I took a look at the show. I saw the Dade Rodeo. I saw her crying. I said, I got to help this person.
Oh, that's actually really sweet. Yeah, I like Peter Laska. I know you call him Pete. I know him as Peter. He's been a great Kermitarian, if you will. He's always been very cool, and he's brought some epic people to our community, including you, K Jobs, and there's probably others. But yeah, he should really be Kermitarian of the month, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think so, for sure.
Okay, so I have another clip here. This features Penny, who really got under Weezy's skin this week. I
gotta say it, Rare Penny, you did. You got under my skin. You were calling nonstop, 30 minutes a call. Nothing else could be done. And the worst part about it for me was actually while you're talking, Donald is in the background and he will not be quiet. So you're hearing 4 things at a time. Anyway, enough of that rant. Sorry, Leaf.
No, Weezy, you did call her the worst caller of all time.
I stand behind that. Sorry, Penny.
Wow.
I know you're right here.
Wow.
Thank you for watching.
That's a horrible insult to give someone.
Sorry, Penny.
If that's what you want to say.
But he's blaming Donald right now. He's blaming Donald.
There are things you don't see on camera that are going on behind the scenes that are.
But what are those
difficult
things?
to deal with, and I have to make sure that things happen. So you can say I'm fucking up and all that, but try doing it for one day. Give it one day. Try one day. Have a little patience, please, my friends.
Make it right.
I'm gonna. If you had this much patience, you'd understand.
Damn,
of course I'm
Shamrock.
gonna make it right.
Wow,
And
Shammy.
if not, if you don't like the broadcast,
Thank you so
I'm
much,
very
Shamrock.
sorry. Okay?
It's not. I didn't.
I'm sorry you have a problem with the broadcast. We're trying our best.
Oh, never say that.
You hate it.
I love you.
You hate me.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I
You think I'm gonna fail.
love you.
You're trying to set me up for failure.
I love
You're sabotaging me. You're throwing me under the bus.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Shammy. Shamrock says that you look greasy as fuck in this lighting. Can you look a little less greasy for Shamrock, please? And then secondly, what do you think about that clip?
I love it. I mean,
You
I don't
proud-
love being in it. That was terrible for me. I don't like having to stand up for myself. So it's like the least.
Why not? I don't understand it. Why not?
I don't feel like I have to.
Well, if you don't stand up for yourself, who will?
God,
His tolerance.
Hashem.
That's why he's so happy to have him.
So Todd, look at this comment right here. This is bad if true. Do you think that Elisa would be screwed if you didn't show up?
Would she be totally screwed? No, she'd find other people.
Did you make that comment?
Oh, that if she would be screwed if I didn't show up?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Beat the
screwed in
fifth.
what way?
I don't know. I mean, I just found out that you said it, so I
Yeah,
was just
I saw
curious.
that clip. I think what Todd was, he was just agreeing with the caller, and I think that's just Todd's personality is just to be very agreeable.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now your number one, well, actually, I think one of your haters is Jimmy Jordana, who I don't want to make him upset or anything, but he was killed a second time in the F Mary Kill game this week, and so he's probably a
That
little
was good.
grumpy about it. And he hasn't been a very big Todd supporter this entire time. He's been kind of a Todd hater. And a little background on Jimmy, he was set to go be her assistant at one point, and he didn't make his flight because he backed out. And so there might be a little bit of like rivalry here, but he said that she's been waiting 3 weeks for you to book a guest and that you haven't, and she has the patience.
That's not true. That's not true. I mean, the kind of guests that she wants, when I come up with ideas, she doesn't like them. So she has her own set of ideas. And when she brings in an assistant, yeah, it's a great idea to have an assistant. But if you have your own set of ideas, then the assistant is just going to be an assistant whenever they can be an assistant, because those ideas that the leader has are going to be the primary ideas that are going to be sussed out, fleshed out, and tested and tried. And it's all right. And then basically, we try our best. He didn't book a guest. That's true. So you can say I didn't book a guest, but there's been a lot of other things going on behind the scenes, like looking for a partner and things like
And
that.
I will say, whether you love Donald or you hate Donald, that was a Todd discovery. He didn't book him, but he did discover him.
Shame on you. Shame on you. I am no longer a toddler. F
Team
Donald.
Team Donald. Team Donald.
Team Donald, really? Oh my God.
So Todd.
Oh, I know he's older than you and you compete with him, but he's funny.
No, he's okay. I don't know. Cocaine's
He
a
is
hell of a
creepy.
drug.
Well,
let me ask you this, Todd.
He's creepy at sometimes, but
what do you think? Now we're going forward, and I don't know if we want to get into this right away, but there was this Lala debacle, and Elisa's upset with you because Lala and you met up, and it doesn't matter.
You look beautiful, by the way.
It doesn't matter what you guys did or how long you were together because it's been argued back and forth. But she was going to be streaming with Elisa. You guys met up, and then she's not going to stream with Elisa after.
Really?
Well, just let me get to the question. Do you feel responsible that Lala will not be streaming with Elisa?
No.
Now, do you think that it's fair that, I don't know if this is the case, but this is what it was said, that it could have cost Elisa potentially $1,200 by not having Lala on there, and that so you will have to work.
That's the biggest crock of bullshit on the planet Earth.
Oh, tell us how you really feel. Tell us how you really feel.
Well, it's not bullshit because Elisa streamed with her, so she knows how much money she's made in the past with her, so she can make that
put me
estimation.
as the fall guy, I'm just the fall guy.
Well, you made a mistake there, Todd, and I think you should take accountability. You shouldn't have asked Lala to come pick you up an hour away.
Well, I didn't know it was an hour away. I didn't know where she was. I thought she was nearby. I didn't know where she was. She said Pompano Beach, so I thought, okay, that's not that far.
Now, let me ask you this. Was Lala continuously talking shit about Elisa the entire time you two were together?
No, I think we had a nice lunch.
Were you being agreeable?
So
were you being agreeable?
Was she talking shit during lunch?
Were you being agreeable with her when she was, because I know Lala very well, trust me, and she doesn't have very nice things. And if I were to guess how it went, it would have been a lot of Lala warning you about Elisa and what she's going to do with you and to stay away from her, that she can only do you harm. Did that conversation happen?
I really don't remember too much of the conversation.
Oh, come on.
I mean, to be honest with you, it wasn't that she wanted to work with EJ. If you let me speak, she didn't want to work with EJ is the bottom line. Whatever she said, whatever negative or positive or whatever.
Just give us the details.
Let him talk, J Prime. Let him talk.
All right. Sorry.
All right. So if you don't mind me saying this, is that she seemed to be like a really nice person who found Christ, found a job that she likes or is going to try to do, and that she's not really putting live streaming as a priority anymore. Does that make sense?
It does, but that doesn't answer the question. The question was she continuously warning you and trying to talk you out of working with Elisa because that's her MO? And while she might seem like a nice person, her actions speak a lot louder. And it's kind of your due diligence if you're going to be working with Elisa and Lala to go and look at her history. Well, if you met up with her, you must have had some kind of plan on either working with her, because that was your excuse, is that you wanted to get together with her and talk about content, right? So it's kind of your due diligence to kind of do the research and see what kind of person Lala is, because she's very good at portraying herself as one person. But sorry, I'm off on the rails. I want to know if she was actively talking you out of it.
Weezy, the only way for me to get to know a person is to meet them, even for 20 minutes to half an hour or however. It wasn't that long because she changed her mind.
Well,
we were going to stream. I said we're gonna go and do whatever, meet up with Donald, and then we're gonna, and then probably EJ would meet us, and she was afraid of that.
Well, no, here's the thing. We'll never know what was said during that lunch since you don't remember. You don't want to tell us. It's fine. But here's what we do know is that Lala did a stream that morning, and she was ready to stream with Elisa, who was just a couple minutes away. And then all of a sudden she sees you, and then she doesn't want to stream with Elisa that day. So you can understand how in Elisa's eyes, that puts you at fault.
I can understand how she must feel. That's a terrible thing.
Right.
Did you pay for lunch?
Yes.
Oh, the humanity.
No.
Does she give you a tip?
I'm not looking for. I'm not one of these people who's like nickel and diming and counting everything. I'm not one of these people.
It's Lala though.
I don't care. She's out of my life. If somebody lets me down, right? If somebody says they're going to give you a ride somewhere, right, to do something important or whatever, and then they totally flake out on you, that person is out of my life completely. It doesn't. I said I don't want to work with this person either. So they can do what they want. The team.
But so Elisa does want Lala in your life. She wants her in her life too. So if you have a friendship with Lala, that's a good thing, and you should try and keep it.
Todd, my question would be, after your meeting with Lala, did you have a different perspective of your relationship and or working relationship with Elisa? Did she sway you to think one way or another?
Brother, listen, this is what happened. I told her, I said, I'm the arm of Elisa. I'm here as a representative. Think of me like a diplomat. That's exactly what I said.
Chuck. Okay, so basically, if you're telling the story, let me get this straight. You were working in the show's best interest to meet with Lala, correct? But that kind of goes against what you just said a couple minutes ago, because I said, why didn't you get to know her character? And you said, because I wasn't planning on streaming with her. So which is true?
I didn't say I wasn't planning on. Hold on one second. We were all planning on streaming together.
That's what I meant. You
said it the other way.
Okay, but I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it, because that seems to be like one of the biggest problems that you and
Everybody
Elisa
had the best of intentions.
Lala didn't. I promise you that. Lala did not have the best of intentions.
100.
She's a nightmare. And I know she's watching this right now and she'll strike it and stuff like that. But she doesn't have good intentions. And I think her intention was to turn you against Elisa. I'm glad it didn't happen.
How could she turn me against Elisa? I'm loyal to Elisa and the crew.
Lala does that though.
And I think what Elisa wants.
I'm not stupid, man.
Sir, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying Lala does that. She talks behind people's back and tries to convince people that Elisa's the devil.
Listen, since I've come on board, there's been so much double crossing and this and that and switcheroos and all this stuff. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm so happy to be here right now, just talking to you. I feel so blessed. So the fact that all this is happening is just water under the bridge, because the real show is the Elisa Jordana show, which everybody should watch. Thank you and amen. Peace.
Todd, can I ask one question?
Thank you and amen, huh? Okay.
Todd,
Assalamu alaikum.
I just want to ask one question. Where did you take Lala to lunch?
She took me to lunch. I mean, she brought me.
Okay, where did you both go?
It was very close to where I was staying. It was like,
No, like
maybe
what
0.2
restaurant?
0.2 miles. It was Mediterranean.
Wingstar. Amen.
Mediterranean.
And I think,
Okay.
Todd, all
This is my
Lisa
real
wants
voice.
from you to understand is in the future, if she has someone new on her show, do not ask that person for anything, not for a ride, not to meet up somewhere. Just make sure that person gets to Elisa if you're in contact with them.
Wow,
That's
thank
all
you so
have to
much,
do.
Michael G. I really appreciate this very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael and Shamrock. And
Yeah,
everyone else.
we definitely appreciate all of this. Todd, I guess my thing is like, I think we all know, without it being said, that Lala was dragging Elisa the entire time. And I think that's probably one of the biggest problems that Elisa had with it, is that she knows that once Lala gets you together, not only will that compromise the future of her getting Lala on the stream, but it'll also have Lala in your ear telling you untruths about Elisa and their past, because she's got a vendetta against Elisa. Every day she's streaming about how Elisa's the devil, you know, and she's playing this.
I just heard on this program somebody say, "Oh, this is somebody you want to be friends with."
Lala?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, here's the problem with that statement. We've all had experience with Lala for the last year. And
I don't
so
want to get involved in this. This is a toxic kind of back and forth thing. I don't appreciate it. I don't think it's uplifting.
You don't appreciate us asking you about Lala?
It's a non-subject.
But it's a big subject because it's the reason that Elisa was very upset with you.
I didn't know they were trolls. I'm very gullible.
Well, I guess that's part of it. We all know, anybody that's been in this community for a while, we know Lala's nature, and it's shocking that she tried to do this with you, and Elisa feels like it fucked her over. Now, I don't know if Lala ever had plans on doing
Never meant
anything.
to fuck her over. Hello.
I'm not saying you did. I'm saying Lala's
But I
plans
take that
were to do that.
personally. When you say that, I take that personally.
Well, I'm just going to have to be honest, and that's going to have to be what I say is what I think. And I'm not trying to offend you, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it, because we know Lala's agenda. And that's why Elisa was so upset about it.
Because
to turn you against
to me,
Elisa.
it seems to be Christ for her.
No,
and that's
because
okay.
2 days
Thank you,
prior to
Michael.
this, Todd,
Thank you very
Lala
much.
was threatening Elisa to pirate you, Donald, and I guess Durant. She said everyone. So that was also in Elisa's mind. Like, Lala's trying to steal these characters and take them to Miami with Rob.
Nobody's getting stolen. Hello.
No, you just talked about.
Please
I'm
help
telling
me.
you what Lala was threatening in Elisa's chat.
Not only that, you just said you don't understand what trolls are doing, and you can't have that
Todd,
both ways.
Todd, Todd, can you hear me?
Yeah, Kleenex.
Let me give you a little bit of advice. Two of the best people in this community is Weezy and Leaf King. They're not trying to beat you up. They're actually trying to give you very constructive criticism if you want to go forward in this venture that you've come clear from New York to get into. Lala is an asshat. She is a fucking mentally insane, very long history of being a complete maniac, most likely living in her car. Okay, she has been nothing but a absolute, I don't know, predictable person that brings nothing but hostility and wishes the biggest misfortunes on everybody. So don't be so defensive with Weezy. Don't be so defensive with Leaf King.
Thank you.
They're talking to you in this matter because they want you to be a part of this and want you to enjoy your experience.
Thank you, Kleenex.
Okay.
He couldn't have said it better.
Amen.
I am not against you, Todd, at all. I don't want you to think that I'm like picking on
I
you
have
or
a
anything.
cognitive dissonance that makes me feel like everyone's against me.
That's okay. But I just want you to know that we're on your side. You wouldn't be up here if I wasn't a Todd fan. So, you know, I think we beat that to death, and Kleenex was perfect in saying that. Let's let Leaf play some more clips for us.
Yeah, not a clip. I want to ask about the monkey shoot. And Todd, why would you not put it on at the beginning of the show when Elisa asked you to?
Because she, I didn't want to say this, but no. I'm not gonna make this public.
Make it public.
No. I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus. That's not my style.
Throw him under the bus, or at least a little car.
No, I won't do it.
Fuck.
Well, that's
So
interesting.
did you have a good reason to not wear the monkey suit?
I did. I had my dignity.
Well,
But
you
you
ended
wore
up
it.
putting it on anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, at
Well,
the end, I played ball. You know.
So is it because she said that she wasn't going to pay you and that your payment would have to be to wear that monkey suit? Was that the problem with the dignity?
Part of it.
Okay. Now, one more question. I know that you probably don't want to answer this, but did somebody tell you not to wear that monkey suit?
The voice inside my head.
Okay. Not a Lala character or anybody
Are
like
you
that.
kidding?
You were in chat. You were saying not to wear it.
Yeah, no, I was saying not to wear it. And because, and I'm going to be totally honest, I felt like if you're there for an agreement to be paid by the day, that you should be getting paid. Now, I can't tell what's shtick or not. So I can't tell if she was really paying you for your time or not. But I felt that if I was in your situation and Elisa said, okay, well, now I'm not going to pay you because of this Lala situation, I would not have put that
I
monkey.
think that's what happened. I think that's what happened, bro.
Well,
But-
Weezy, when you were in your band, if you did something that cost the band $1,200 and they wanted to dox that from
That
your
cost
pay,
the band $1,200. Are you really sticking to that? That it
Yes.
cost her
if
$12,000?
you go watch her old streams with Lala and see, ding,
You're hurting
ding,
my feelings,
ding.
man. You're really hurting my feelings.
Okay,
True,
I'm sorry,
true.
but
Okay, can I
I'm just trying to
interject
put the
something here,
logic
Todd? Todd, I think is what Leaf is trying to explain to you is that there was a potential of a minimum of $1,200 on a stream due
You
to
know
past
what?
experiences and income with.
If I slept with
So-
this woman, I maybe I would have gotten her pregnant, and then I would have gotten child support when I was living overseas. So maybe that was $1,200 too. So maybe I should go back there and do that.
Now you're being a wise ass. Now you're being a wise ass, Todd.
yeah, that didn't make too much sense.
Now, Todd, we're not picking
it's
on
in the
you. We're
past,
just
man.
trying
I
to
really
understand
feel
it.
like all this stuff is just pick.
No.
So let's talk about the
Todd,
agreement now.
Todd, if you got a history in life of being so defensive about people that are actually trying to communicate a theory with you and trying to bring enlightenment to what you're gotten yourself involved in, is this kind of your MO to be just extremely irritable and defensive and woe is me kind of bullshit?
I don't think he wants to answer that.
I don't think Todd wants to answer that. We can move on. I mean, Todd, we're not trying to here to annoy you or to give you the riot act at all.
Position.
Yeah,
Let's
I don't
talk
want you to
about
feel
Durant.
like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I seriously think that you're being handled with kid gloves, and I think you're being a little bit too defensive, Todd.
Well, let's for a minute. Let's talk about the current agreement. He's no longer Elisa's assistant. Now he's a cast member, and she's going to help him become a full-time streamer.
Is
Are you
that
happy
really
with
true?
that, Todd?
You know what? As long as I can earn enough to live each day, I'll be all right. But I don't think it's okay to invite somebody out here and then agree to pay them and then not pay them. You know, that's kind of hard. That's
But she did pay you.
stuff.
She did pay you, Todd. And then
Enough to live where I'm living. Do you know how much it costs to live here? You have any idea? Any idea?
well, you seem to be
Take a
doing
guess.
okay. What's your living situation now? Are you staying with Adriana?
No, I'm at an Airbnb.
Okay, so you're doing okay.
Didn't invite. I wasn't invited.
So how much money per day do you think you need to live in West Palm Beach from your toddlers?
Every day I would need at least 150.
150. You know, and I think you can make that streaming if you really give it your best shot.
If I could figure out how to set up the thing.
Yeah, well, you'll be seeing Elisa tomorrow, and that's how she's going to help you. Just take out your phone and ask her, and she'll show you whatever you need to be shown.
Thanks.
So that's news to me because I couldn't really tell what was happening
Yeah.
here.
So what's going to happen now is that if Elisa gives Todd a task and he does that task, then
Oh,
she'll
come
pay
on,
him.
man. I'm not a freaking child.
So that
Todd,
brings
if
me
you
to the
go there,
question.
if you just show up, people don't. Uber drivers don't get paid for just showing
then
up. They
are
have to
you
take the
saying,
person.
what are you saying?
I'm saying an Uber driver has to take the person to their
I'm not an
destination to
Uber
get paid.
driver.
Right.
Todd, what is your plan?
But it's a job.
What is your plan now, Todd? What's your plan now? What are you going to
My
do?
plan now?
Yeah. Since you're not her assistant
Do you want
anymore.
me to answer?
Yeah, absolutely. I want you to be a little less frustrated too.
And stop being so goddamn condescending, you little shit.
It's okay. He's upset. He can't.
Let him answer. Let him answer. He needs to hit that vape.
Listen, I love you guys.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember exactly what the question was.
What's your plan now that you're not her assistant?
Oh, I take it day by day.
Okay.
Are you still going to be streaming? Are you still going to be streaming with her?
With her?
With Elisa?
Of course.
And you're going to try to monetize that.
But if she doesn't pay me, I don't know.
Well, that's the question. We just learned that she's
going to
not.
give you a task to do, and if you do the task, like tomorrow, she might ask you to meet up with this Jadis guy, right?
Everybody's difficult.
This is who you will be meeting tomorrow.
I got to think about it. I don't know who that is.
That's Jadis.
That's Jadis.
Todd is very difficult. Okay, wonderful.
So if tomorrow, if Elisa asks you to meet Jadis and to, do something,
I say yes. Salam alaikum. Baruch Hashem.
Okay, and then she may pay you whatever if you do a good job.
You know what? I just want to meet Jadis tomorrow. Okay, whatever happens, happens. And I have to work on receiving. I have to work on
Todd,
receiving.
how is that going
Too altruistic.
Todd, do you have goals with this? I mean, are you really going to just go fly by your seat of your pants through this whole experience that you're involved in? Is that how you live your life?
Baruch Hashem. Salam alaikum. Peace on earth.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
I'm rarely speechless here, but I got to say something, Todd. This was a golden opportunity to not come off like you're coming off, and you come off like somebody that's very upset. Just that we're asking you normal ass questions. It's not. None of us put you.
They like the banter.
None of us put you in the position.
Not about
let me finish.
It's about trying to understand what your fucking motive is.
Let me finish.
What motivates you, Chet? What motivates him?
Let me finish, Kleenex. Please stop talking over me. I hate it. It's my least favorite thing anybody ever does is talk over each other. It's very simple. Just talk one at a time. We're not trying to fuck with you, Todd. We're trying to give you a voice to tell us what happens. And every time we ask you something, you're getting frustrated with us like we put you in this position. I didn't put you in this position. You put yourself in that position. So a simple question like, what is your plan going forward? It doesn't need to be met with such...
You blame me.
I'm not blaming you for anything. You are in this situation because you decided to go and put yourself into this situation. My question was simply, what is your plan moving forward? And that's it. And you think that I'm attacking you.
I'm going to tell you what my plan is moving forward. Can I answer now?
Absolutely.
All right. My plan is to raise enough capital, enough money, so that I can go back to Latin America and make the documentary films, the docuseries that I want to make.
So you want to leave?
Is it safe to say that you're done working with Elisa?
No.
Okay.
We're collaborators. We work together. I know you're looking for that kind of, controversy or whatever.
No, I'm not. I'm looking for the truth.
It's not going to happen. When I said I'm a bass player, thank you. When I said I'm a bass player, I don't say much. But when you ask me, I'll tell you. I don't really like talking. I'm not a talking person. But I will say that let the music speak. If it's visual music.
Todd, if that's your dream, then Elisa's staying in West Palm Beach for at least a year. So if you stay there a year and you work with her and you guys build together, then I could see her going with you to Latin America. And, she'll IRL there. You could do a documentary there, but you have to make it work for this year. Do you think you could do that?
Yeah. How about this month instead of this year? A year would be too much to take on. How about just day by freaking day, sir? Respectfully.
Long-term goals are better than short-term goals.
So are you not enjoying yourself
in this? Off and on.
In Florida, are you not enjoying yourself, or are you enjoying yourself?
It's most of the time there's a lot of preparation for this and that. Finding a place, trying to find a good location to film at, which would be great. And I would say that I lost a great location because of Donald, because I let him stay there, outside by the pool, and he totally he totally like, you know, ratted me out. And I was just like, okay. And then landlord comes up and says, did you let that guy sleep there? I said, yeah, I did. He says, well, you have to be out by this time. I said, all right.
And see, that's why Lisa wants to make you stronger, because she would never let Donald do that at her place.
Yeah, but you see, I have a very big heart and I'm altruistic.
So does Elisa, though, but she knows how to say no to people.
My heart's even slightly.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well,
Not that
speaking of Donald.
competition.
All right. Well, speaking of Donald, Weezy hates Donald.
Hate's a strong word. Hate's a strong word, but
you hate him.
Just like
him. You hate that motherfucker.
Listen, I'll explain it. I don't like when people talk over content. All Donald does the entire time is talk while people are on the phone, donations are being played, or while people are having a one-on-one conversation. All you can hear is Donald, and it's gibberish. It's not like he's adding to the situation at all. It's literally gibberish. The only time I like Donald is when he's singing along to Creep's Radiohead. I found that adorable. But other than that, Donald has been just audio diarrhea the entire time.
Well, I have an example of that. Let's check it out.
Please be that video, Leaf. Oh God, please be that.
Todd brought you in and you're turning on him after like a week or 7
Is that you, Todd? That's Todd?
You're talking about Todd right now? Oh my God. I can't believe it. No, wait.
It's like a lot of that.
This is
ridiculous.
Trying to cause controversy.
Hey, listen, I'm living my
Wait,
own
hold
life.
up, hold up.
Hey,
I'm getting upset.
no,
I'm getting upset right now.
Let me live my own life, fuckface. You live
Elisa,
your
I'm
life,
getting upset.
and I'll live mine. Okay? Live
Wait,
your
hold on.
fucking
Listen.
life, you asshole.
Listen to this guy. Listen to him. Okay?
I'm trying.
I'm trying to listen
What I should
to
do
him.
is don't do not do this. Fuck you, Charlie.
Charlie?
You know what I'm saying. Anyway, I don't want to
Stop
hear
making sense, you asshole.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, so
I rest my
like,
case.
I get frustrated too. Especially over donations. You know, people pay, and then he just talks over them. People call in, he talks over them. So I get the frustration, but there are so many other funny moments with him.
I love Leaf when you posted when he was singing the Captain song. Oh my God. He kept singing that randomly through the night, and every time he did, I just could not stop laughing.
And what I think the solution to the Donald problem is that what Todd can do, Todd can take his hand and just move him 20 yards away whenever he wants. and wait until Elisa calls for them to come back.
Yeah.
So am I crazy, or is Truth Seeker really starting to sound like Lala in chat?
I doubt it. I doubt that's all.
Yeah, that person's
Truth
critical.
Seeker in chat.
They have
Truth
a right to their
Seeker.
opinion. Yeah.
So what, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a chatter. No big deal.
Okay, so are we gonna? Do you have Donald stuff? Because I really want to. I really want to know.
I want to really
know,
hate on this guy.
No, I really want to know what Todd thinks of Duran and the potential connection that Duran might have with Elisa. Like, what do you think of that? Before we all have an outsider's perspective, we are all just seeing it on a screen. What's your thoughts on Duran and the way that things are moving forward with him?
I'm so pleased that I'm so happy you asked that question. I'm really happy with Duran. I think he's a great guy. And okay, so he has some questionable art. You know, can you separate the man from the art? And also, I think he's a really great person. He reminds me of one of my best friends growing up. He's a greay guy. I love him. And if anything were to happen between them, I mean, that's none of my business, obviously. But I would say, I would say, gay gesund. You know, going, you know, in good health. You know.
All right. Well, I have a couple of clips of Duran.
Let's play for anybody that's.
Yeah, we're going to show his house.
Let me just say something real quick, Corey. I would let you up, but you haven't watched Elisa in a year, and we're only talking about Elisa stuff, Corey. I mean, that's it. You don't. You pride yourself on not watching her.
Yeah.
I love Corey though.
I consider to be one of the like holy grails of memorabilia collecting. It's a original John Wayne Gacy.
I can't believe he has that. That's the cover of an Acid Bath CD.
Cool. This painting of the Alamo right here is by the guy who shot Martin Luther King.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then a promotional poster for the Route 91, the Las Vegas shooting.
Oh my God.
Yeah, probably don't show this.
Oh my God. I didn't see that.
The poster, it's got a swastika on it.
Oh my God.
So
Wait, why have a swastika here?
Because when you collect fucked up shit, like the Holocaust is way up there.
Oh my
So
God.
this painting
I
is
guess
by,
so.
Elmer Wayne Henley. Him and Dean Coral killed like 30 kids.
Oh
so
my
over
God.
here though, we have some bowls made of human skulls.
Can I show that?
Yeah.
I can show that?
It's like the
The skulls you can show though.
$3, Elisa.
Human
Kiss
skulls.
me, baby. Don't mind the spittle on the
I
corners
got
of my
some
mouth.
pieces of the
I am
Twin
erect
Towers.
and want to feel those luscious lips on mine, sweetheart.
A lot. But the coolest thing I got, in my opinion, is my Columbine yearbook.
Columbine yearbook?
Yeah.
Of the, oh my God.
Yeah.
How about Sandy Hook? Do you like Sandy Hook?
I don't know what you mean by like, Donald. But if I could get a Sandy Hook yearbook, I'd collect it.
Wow. I didn't see all of that. I will say that the clown painting is the cover of one of my favorite metal albums, so I was actually impressed with that. But dude, that's a red fucking flag. I like Duran. I like him a lot, and I can tell Elisa does have a legitimate crush on him, and people are talking her into it or out of it, whatever. It's up to her. Yeah. But that's a motherfucking red flag to be that into that kind of stuff. It's definitely like being prideful that, oh, these guys killed a bunch of children. I collect that. And it's like, oof.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Kind of reminiscent of serial killer Jack.
Whoa.
And then he had upside down crosses on his door. And he's always talking about being a nihilist and how.
What do you think, Todd? Like you're saying,
I really want to say, if I may. Well, first I want to say sorry for getting upset before. You know, it's just everybody's new to me, and it's first contact.
You're fine. You're fine.
Thank you,
and, Corey. We get that, but Corey, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Corey. We understand that you know Elisa very well, but you know absolutely nothing about what we're talking about or Todd, and I know that it'll just go off into Never Never Land about how you know her so much better than everybody else, and we won't be able to get a question in. So I'm sorry. I love you, Corey, but it's just...
Add it on that, Weezy. Corey, all you fucking do is post your goddamn stupid link to a channel that nobody watches and casts.
I go to that channel
day.
All the time. I love Corey, but...
Okay, well, that's my opinion.
Or you can do a wrap-up to this wrap-up if he has things to say.
There we go. Fuck you,
okay, sorry, Todd. Go ahead, Todd.
Sure, thank you. I still say that deep down, Duran's a really good person, and he just has a lot of questionable art at his place that brings my spirit down.
Thank you, Stoned, very much for all your support. Duran is a 35-year-old who hasn't grown out of his edgy teenage goth face.
Yeah, Stone is an amazing guy.
Yeah, he is. Stone, this guy's awesome. Okay, so the important opinion that I've been dying to find out, and I can't read it. I haven't been able to tell. What does Leaf King think about Duran?
Okay, well, let me play this last clip.
Okay.
Elisa.
Why?
A little, come on. You just might smart.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're okay.
Why is it fine?
We'll just talk about what we learned today.
We learned that Elisa is asexual and needs therapy before she accepts Duran as a partner. Do we agree?
I just, I think you're so great and awesome and nice and fun, and you have great qualities too,
and sexy and amazing.
I don't know you that well yet.
Thanks, Luke.
I like you as much as I could possibly like someone with 5 swastikas, okay?
Tell me you like me like a brother. It'll give me a hard on.
Oh, God.
Say you like me like a brother.
I can't say that.
You like me like a brother?
God, I didn't hear any of
I just want to be quiet and peaceful right now. So you like incest, right?
Role play. Like I joke about, like, if I actually had a sister, it'd probably be weird, but I don't. So you can pretend to be my sister, and it's hot.
That sister thing is another red flag. I mean, Jesus.
Wow, I didn't hear any of that before. That was very disturbing.
Was he referring to a stepsister or a biological sister?
I think he's going for the actual sister.
He said some other. I couldn't find. I didn't have enough time.
Weezy, he said too. Duran, when his Adrienne and her brother were there, he was like, "Oh, have you ever hooked up with her?" And he's like, "What?" He's like,
"Yeah, that
you
was
ever hook up with your
disturbing."
sister? And he's like, no." He's like, "Well, I don't know. She's hot. I don't know. You live in the same house." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?"
I have an important announcement to make. I've been going on Corey's every night for the last 3 weeks, and now I'm not allowed on his panel, which is very disappointing. Sorry, Corey, to disappoint you. Michael
I'll start a
G,
pen.
thank you so much. The brother stuff is way worse than the paintings to me. I mean, Adriana, when he asked you that, how uncomfortable did you feel?
He didn't ask me.
He asked her brother.
He didn't ask me.
So he asked the brother. How uncomfortable did I make your brother feel? I wonder. Not very
yeah, it was pretty
comfortable,
uncomfortable actually.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, we're really close brothers. We grew up together, and yeah, I mean, nothing like that.
Family is something you.
Oh,
never...
I apologize. You're still there. I would ask you the question. I apologize.
You know, Latinos don't play like that. I mean,
yeah, I'm surprised you were so chill about it.
Yeah,
smack him upside his head.
As soon as he said that, like, I'm like, how did he not? He was so cool. I was like, I would have. Yeah, exactly. I would. I can't believe that.
Oh no, yeah, I'm pretty chill and relaxed. I'm laid back. So
yeah, no, you guys are great. I think you and your sister are a fantastic addition.
Yes,
Adriana is so likable, so sweet. She's driving around with no attitude. She is absolutely fantastic for the stream, as you are. And so I mean, you guys are fucking awesome. And Todd, I feel the same way. Todd, I feel the same way about you.
There she is.
And I know you think I'm a Todd hater. But Todd, I feel the same way. Like, I really think that you're great for the stream. I hope that you guys are able to work something out so that it's mutually beneficial for both of you. And I know you think I was just trying to attack you and stuff like that. No, I'm a big Todd fan, and I hope that it works out the best. And we were just trying to get to the bottom. You know, you have to realize this is like a reality TV show that we're watching. And so the entire audience has a ton of questions that we aren't able to ask usually. And so when we have you up here, it's our golden opportunity to find out, you know, what you think. And so I didn't mean for you to feel attacked.
I feel overwhelmed. I feel like my heart is overflowing, and I just want to cry with tears.
Oh,
I would say up your meds. I would say up your meds. So.
I would say up your meds.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, and you guys can talk to him on the phone for a couple hours and be super nice to him.
How about the Toddsters?
The toddlers, yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Leaf, what do you think about after we're wrapping up to let Corey come up here and tell us what he thinks about Elisa's channel? What do you think? Should we take a poll about that, or should we decide ourselves?
I mean, you can take a
poll. Ixnay on the Corsair, please.
Let's save it.
Poll.
Okay.
So,
I'm interested. I'm going to take a poll. Go ahead, Leaf.
All right. So you want to know my thoughts on Duran?
Yes.
So I liked him at first. I'm not a fan of all the sick stuff. I honestly think his only intention is to sleep with Elisa, and that's why we haven't seen him the past couple of days. Now that he believes he can't, he doesn't want to be on the stream. So when he comes back, he's going to try again, and if he does get it, he'll quit after that. I think those are his main intentions. I could be wrong.
Are you saying he's a hit it and quit it?
I think he wants to impress chat. It's not even about the sex; it's about impressing chat and IP2 and all that crowd. He wants to be able to say he did it.
Now, I have a different. I can see exactly why you'd think that. I mean, it's very. That's very.
If you watched that entire night that I showed before, I think you would understand where I was coming from.
Oh, I'm not saying I disagree, but I would think that he has, because from the very beginning he was just the guy on the side. I think that he's developed a giant crush on Elisa, and that he wants to be her boyfriend, and that he would absolutely move her into his house, and he would be happy waking up to Elisa every day. That's what I feel. I could be completely wrong. He might be doing it for clout or just for the challenge, but I feel like he's like willing to do pretty much anything to get Elisa to be his girl.
You think he's after a relationship?
I do personally, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, if he is, then he gave up pretty easily. Like, And that's what I don't like. How like I don't mind persist. Like he should, if he's falling that hard, he should pursue her. But when he gets drunk, he doesn't take no for an answer. He keeps trying and trying and trying, and that's hard to watch.
Right.
And I don't like when it becomes the Duran show and it's all about Duran, because he's not that interesting.
Right.
And it only gets like that when he's drunk. When he's not drunk, he really says nothing. He doesn't do anything. He does the same dance over and over
Hi,
again.
Elko.
So, like, I'm not the biggest Duran fan, but if Elisa's interested, then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe he's just busy editing.
One thing I do like about Duran is how upset he makes Virtuous Spartan.
Yes, that's juicy. I love that. Yeah, for sure.
And
I have bad news for everybody. Corey's killing it in the poll right now. 59% of people want him to come up, and 41% are against him coming up. I love Corey. I just know that he'll derail everything that we're trying to do. Well, I was going to say, let's get everything that we were going to be planning on talking about out of the way, and then we'll bring Corey up. It's very important Todd meets Corey. Corey's the one of a kind. He's got insight on this, apparently, even though he has no fucking clue who you are, Todd. He hasn't watched in years. But yeah, it should be a riot, actually. So, Leaf, you have other things you wanted to bring up, right?
So Wesley here. What'd you think about her, Weezy?
To be very honest, I feel sorry for her.
You feel sorry for her?
Yeah. She's annoying as fuck. She's the male Donald. But I have sympathy for her. She thinks she's a targeted individual. She is
good
a lot
camel
like
toe. Very good camel toe.
She's a lot like Brandon Q in our Yelly, you're half right here. You're half right. That's why I left it to the people.
Talking about the crazy woman with the stringy.
What does Todd think about her?
So I think she's out of her gourd. I think she's out of her mind. I don't want to hang out with that person. And I'll tell you another thing, just about the Duran topic. If they had a relationship, I don't know that I'd want to be too involved in the show.
Oh, if Duran and Elisa had a relationship?
Yeah, because I don't really want to be around the artwork stuff. It's like for me, just like where I want to go in my life and stuff like that. I don't want ever.
If Elisa starts a relationship with him, I think she would make him get rid of all that. So
I do too.
He's gonna have to make some serious sacrifices, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question, and this is out of left field. You don't have to be honest with me, Todd. Do you or did you have a little crush on Elisa?
Oh, that's a great question. That's a great
I want to listen to that. I see you later, guys.
Crush? No, you know what it is. I watched her stuff when she was on the Stern Show, if I may say that. And I remember when she was Miss Howard Stern, and I remember when she was all the people she was dating, whatever, it doesn't even matter. And I said, this is great. This is a great person. Oh my God, what happened to my face? Looks so oily. Okay, anyway, I guess the point of the story is this. She's a very beautiful, vivacious woman, but she is my boss. Boss?
Okay.
That's kind of an answer. So if she wasn't your boss, you'd have a big crush on her?
I would say I would not want to be torn to pieces on a daily basis.
Oh, so that turned you off?
So you think if you were her boyfriend, she would belittle you all the time?
Maybe.
Oh, wow. That's very telling, actually. I think we got a bigger answer out of this than we did earlier about the whole working together thing.
Todd, she's a hot mess. Just keep it professional.
I do.
Yeah, no, you have kept it very professional.
It's Benny Hill show.
You've had lovers and haters. It's hard to feel the temperature unless you're there. So only you know how it's felt. But yeah, I got inklings that you did have a little crush on her, and that's why I wanted to ask.
I would question anyone around her who wouldn't have a crush on her,
She's a very beautiful woman. I mean, if your heart doesn't, she's everybody's sweetheart, That's like, it's hard not to fall in love with a person like that.
Corey, do not give me ultimatums, buddy. I mean, I'll just go live at night. Like, it's not, you're not going to give me ultimatums at all. I mean, I don't deal that way. And Johnny B, I love you very much, but I'm just not a You Now supporter. You made your bed and now you have to sleep in it. I'm sorry.
Agree, Congresswoman.
I'm getting extremely jealous, Weasel.
Sorry, Kleenex. You know you're my best friend.
Well, while we're
so
talking about romance, what did you guys think of Tam Mom and Donald having a date the other night?
That was adorable. Adorable. They're about the same color. Tan Mom's is one of the sweetest people ever. I love her. Gonzo wants Corey on. I'm gonna let Corey on at the end of the fucking stream, everybody. All right? We're on a roll here. If Corey comes up, it'll just be about, I've known Elisa for 8 years. I know her better than anybody else. I know exactly what she wants, why she wants it. I mean, this is what's gonna happen. So we have to wait. We have to just wait a couple minutes.
It's okay.
And then the great Corster will come up, everybody. What did you think about that, Leaf? The date?
Yeah, I thought it went really well. I thought Donald was really sweet. He showed a different side of himself that day. And Todd and Adriana, you were both there. How did you guys? Did you have a good time with them?
With Tan Mom, oh yeah, she's amazing. She's so sweet.
Yeah, she was so kind. I was surprised how nice she was.
Donald, he just was trying to be gentle and everything, but I don't know, maybe she didn't like. I don't know if you heard, guys, when we asked him, what are you gonna do for your birthday? How we can surprise you? And Donald, he answered like, oh, I want a lot of, I don't know if I can say.
Yeah, you can say it.
Go ahead.
I want a lot of cocaine for my party or something like that. She looked at him like, oh no, you're not gonna in my house, because she already had invited him to sleep in her house.
Wow.
So not to sleep, like to stay in her house.
Yeah.
Just being compassionate with him and like that. So she said, oh, in my house we don't do drugs. And he said, oh, no, even marijuana. And she said, no, I live with kids. No. And after that, maybe I saw like a little chain on her.
Okay.
So I think it was that.
It's pretty
Do
adorable.
you have
That's my
popsicles?
opinion. In my
Do you have
opinion.
popsicles?
Okay, so I have good news and bad news. Good news is I sent Chloe the link. Bad news is he just gave me an ultimatum for 2 minutes, so I don't think I'm going to let him up because I don't do well with ultimatums. So let's look at the
ultimatum? I'm sorry.
He said, if you don't let me up within 2 minutes, then you're not going to ever be allowed on my show again, which is hilarious.
That's not good.
Let's look, though. It's 51% yes, 49% no. So he is edging up a little bit. It's getting very much closer.
All right, so the last thing we're going to talk about is Jadis.
Yeah.
This is going to be the new producer going forward. Like
Is
she's going to have.
is Jadis a transgen?
I'm not sure. We're gonna find out tomorrow.
Jadis has a man's voice. That's all I know. Jadis has come in hot, tried to hyper control everything. I don't know if Elisa's on board with that, but he was saying that he's Todd's boss and that he's Elisa's equal. He
Todd's
was
boss?
Yeah, that's what he told everybody in the Discord, that he was your boss, and that a lot of moves
We're all collaborators on the program.
a lot of moves that are going to be made have to go through him,
right?
Which is a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what.
That's okay. That's okay for me,
situation-
because I'll tell you why if you want to hear.
Yeah.
So the whole point is this. Talking to Jadis is great because we brainstorm ideas, and this saves a lot of time for Elisa Jordana to do what she needs to do in life. With edit video, whatever, all that stuff. So like the point of the story is this. It takes the weight off her shoulders to have to deal with another person who's going to be bouncing ideas. And Adriana just said Jadis is on his way. Okay, very good.
Would you like to call Jadis right now and put him on speakerphone?
On the other phone, we have a live stream. We'll just end this live stream. I know.
Well, Jadis is coming over. Then we could all go to your stream.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
Okay,
we could
so
do
you're
it that
stay
way
on,
too.
stay on the line.
Yeah.
I would stay on your stream. Yeah, we don't want to make
Okay,
you into
we're
your
not
stream
gonna,
at all.
We're not going to mess with anything.
Okay, cool.
Adriana,
I'm
people are
excited.
calling you gorgeous. Just so you know, people think you're gorgeous.
Thank you guys.
Bummity,
And
bummity,
you
bum, bum,
guys
bum.
are
Yes, we
super-
do.
I don't know you
Yeah.
guys, but you guys are awesome too.
Oh, you're the best. You are very well received. A lot of boys have crushes on you, Adriana. I'll tell you that much.
I think the entire cast is well received. Like people really love
Yeah.
Todd or they hate him. Everyone loves Adriana. People love Duran or hate Duran. Like it's Elisa has a really solid crew, and I think Jadis is going to add to that tomorrow, and I cannot wait.
I cannot wait to see how this turns out with Jadis. I think it could go one of two ways: fantastic or horrible. And I don't think there's any in between. That's just my take on it. What do you think, Todd? You've talked to him.
I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be gangbusters.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's on the way to Adriana's right now. I thought Corey just popped up in the back, but I guess he didn't. Somebody did. I just sent that link to him too.
I like the shirt Kleenex.
So, Leaf, do we have pressing issues to get to just in case he comes up and we bring him up? Because it should be fun.
No. We covered everything.
Okay, so what I want to do right now is first of all thank Leaf King, because Leaf King is the guy that really gets these going. This might be my channel, but after her shows ended, I stopped doing the wrap-up show and I started just doing IRL stream recaps. And without Leaf, I wouldn't be able to do it because he's very knowledgeable. He takes all of the clips, he takes all of the photos and everything, and he's just done a great job. I think he should deserve all of the credit for this, and I really appreciate Leaf.
No, I couldn't do it.
Let's all hear it for the king of simps. Oh, I'm sorry.
And I think Kleenex, and I think you, Todd, and I'm sorry you felt picked on. It wasn't the intention at all. J Prime as well. With that being said, we do have one of the most important Hermitarians of all time. Important that he's a Coritarian. Somebody that knows more about Elisa Jordana than anybody in the world, if you ask him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Corster, Bad Core, Corey. Hey now.
I just want to go. What's going on with the fucking monkey boy over here? That's a tambourine monkey boy.
Oh, great.
You're already that much of a kiss ass for Elisa Jordana. I mean, I thought Kleenex.
Are you talking about me?
No, we're talking about Kleenex. We're talking about monkey boy with the sun hat over here.
He's getting paid. He was a paid
That's for Baba
assistant.
Booey. Of course he's a
yeah. You got the tambourines. You're a fucking monkey boy.
Thank
Congratulations.
You, I appreciate it. Now, Corey, do you have
and
anything?
I gotta ask, are you a male or female?
I'm a man.
Todd, don't take any of this.
I don't know. So with the titties, with the little titties, and you sound like a female, but you kind of sound like a man.
My real voice. I'm a real boy.
So you male or female? Since there's only two genders.
Male.
Yelly, I'll put the link.
Well, then wait, grow some fucking balls and grow some diaphragm and sound like a man.
Corey, let other people talk. Yelly, I'm sending you the link.
No, I
Donald's
have a right
brother.
to say what I want to say. You're not.
But you're gonna let
my freedom of right to say what I want to say.
You're gonna let other people talk though while
Corey,
they're talking.
shut the fuck up.
Does he still have his Halloween decorations up?
Yeah, those are, for anybody that's wondering, those are ghosts that are attached to his ceiling fan that go around in the circles from Halloween.
Yes.
I was 12 once.
Trixie wants to change her vote on Corey. She must have voted yes. Now she wants to change.
I don't even know who fucking Trixie is.
Love you, Trixie.
Damn to me.
Yelly, I just sent you a link for Donald's brother who wants to come up.
And Ellie loves me. Ellie always has my back.
Corey, you do? I mean, it was a very close. It was 51% yes to 49% no. How do you feel about that?
How many people voted?
Let me look.
I got more votes than yes and no, so okay.
94 votes. Wow.
Yeah. It's like
Hey, Corey.
40.
It's
Hey,
like the
Corkster.
21 election,
Corkster.
isn't it? What?
Corkster. Can you do me a favor? The next time you go to the hospital, can you die? Please, so I can
you die with
do your
me.
eulogy. So I can do your eulogy. How's that liver going?
If this is going to be how it is, I'll be ending in 2 seconds. I would like everybody to not be fighting and talking over each other because that's what we do on Corey's panel. That's not what we do on this panel.
You know, for Corey to know that Todd dresses as a monkey, then Corey must be watching Elisa's stream.
What was the question? What was the question? Sorry, I'm just setting up because I wanna do a live for Jadis. Welcome.
I know. It's like, girl, I've catch you. You're kind of hot, but you're kind of not.
Look at him. Look at the guy that's saying that. Can you believe that?
Okay.
I mean, come on. I'm a good-looking guy, but you're kind of hot, but you're not.
Let's do another poll to see if
All right.
if
I'm
he's
not trying
good-looking.
to say. I know. I'm not trying to be hard for everyone. It's okay.
You're hot. No, don't worry about it at all.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
Right?
Corey's just trying to
on
get a reaction out of
personality.
you.
I'll go on personality. Personality is like kind of on me.
Listen,
Corey,
I don't
nobody's
react
trying to impress you.
anything.
No, if I just want to fuck her, yeah. But...
Oh, Corey, I'm gonna bring
That's
you
your
down if you're
opinion.
like that.
I respect that. It's your opinion.
I want too many things on life, and I can't have them all.
Yeah, and also Corey hasn't had sex since 2008, so he's.
Oh, that may be a reason
And
why.
well, obviously, someone's been keeping count.
I do love this guy. I can't help but love Corey. A lot of people hate me for loving Corey. I love him, but he's somebody you have to get used to because he is such a jerk.
No,
Leaf
you
King.
deserve him, Weezy. You
I'm
deserve it.
reality. I am the truth. I am reality.
Leaf King, do you love him? Do you love Corey?
Not.
I just did a poll to see if he's handsome, and it's 82% no right now.
Oh, that hurts my feelings. But
41 votes.
What is the guy with the hat on, like he's in the cotton field picking cotton?
Corey, is this a stand-up set? It's not going
No,
well.
I'm not. It's like, seriously. Why does he have a hat on like he's in the cotton field?
Okay. Hi guys.
Not you. I'm talking about the white gay ass boy.
Oh, stop it. Corey, if you're going to be a dickhead, I'll just take you down. That's what's going to happen.
You're not allowed about my cast anymore.
I don't care. I don't
care
at all.
either anymore.
If you can't be respectful, then I don't care to go up on the panel.
Well, we know me. This is my respect.
Well, I was going to let Donald's brother come up here because Donald's brother had something to say. But he has not clicked the link yet. So Corey's looking for a reaction. He's very unlikable. So I'm going to give him a couple extra minutes. Leaf, do you have anything else you want to close with?
Elisa's IRL fans have no idea who Corey is. This is their first time experiencing this moron, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Corey, this is your introduction to a lot of Elisa's fans.
I've known Elisa for years, and I do still.
Here we go.
Now, I have a question for Corey. Does Elisa have a crush on you, Corey?
Well, of course she does. That's a good
Ladies and gentlemen.
Even Kelly will admit that. She'll get, of course, she has a fucking crush on me. She cannot quit me. That's why she does not do anything backstage here. Block me. Of course, she has a fucking crush on me.
This is what I love about Corey. He legitimately thinks that Elisa has a crush on him.
Actually, she does. Even Kelly will stand up for that one. Of course, she has a fucking crush on me. Even Howard Stern admitted.
We have one person.
Share your link, you guys. If you share your link in the private chat, I'll share it in mine so that people can go over there.
Right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
your chat.
on this one.
I mean, I do it on my phone.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, you have their chat?
No.
Okay, Mr. Banana Boy, go get me some more bananas as you have the hat on.
Let me.
His channel, what's his channel?
Elisa, you're right here. Do you have a crush on Corey? He's suggesting you have a crush on him.
And I'm not. No, you guys are suggesting it. I'm just submitting that she does.
Get rid of Corey, says Elisa. Oof.
Oh, Lisa, that's not really. Lisa would not hurt my feelings that way.
So 11% of 64 people think that
So
Corey's
I gotta
good
go
looking.
get a banana hat on to pick bananas for her.
Okay, let me just mute Corey so that I can finish what I was saying.
Fair. Now you're muting me now.
Corey, I want to give everybody the votes. 65 people voted. 88% of them.
Put a banana hat on to be a.
Okay, Corey, again, don't talk over me. This is not how we do it here. 88% of people think that you are not handsome so far. That's with 66 votes. We do have a very special guest, Donald, his brother Ronald. Welcome to the show, Ronald.
Hey, what's going on? It's Ronald.
Wow, you look just like Donald.
Well, yeah, man, we're from the same fucking seed.
Wow, you look a lot like him.
Biology, man. You ever learn about biology? Look it up. Read a book.
Do you like your brother's appearance on this new show?
Oh, I fucking love it. I love my brother.
I love Ronald.
Elisa Jordana. You $500.
Now, where do you live, Ronald? Are
I
you in
don't know.
Florida?
Fuck, I live in Japan.
Wow.
They can't. Oh,
Very interesting.
Hey, man. Hey, ¿qué pasó? Espanol.
Now,
Todd.
Ronald, are you upset with me that I'm not such a big Donald? Okay, Corey, if I'm not allowed on your streams, peace out, brother. Later. Are you upset with me that I don't like Donald, Ronald?
Man, this is cool.
No, I'm not upset with you that you don't like Donald.
No, I was talking to Ronald, his brother.
Oh, sorry.
His brother left.
Hey,
His
Todd,
brother
is
left.
Jadis there?
Oh no.
Finally, we have a channel. Woo!
Is Jadis there?
No. I'm finally have my channel going on in a live.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in a live right now. So I'm happy because I have 2 people.
Okay. Well, I want everyone watching this to go to Todd's channel or to
Yeah.
Adriana's channel when this ends, please.
If you guys could link it, we're about to wrap this up. If you guys can link it in the private chat, I'll share it for everybody. Yes, Johnny B, I am vaping again. Not very much, just a little bit. Not too much.
Smoke
It's not
coming out
weed.
of your ass yet,
It's
there,
not,
Weasel?
it's not weed at all.
Is the smoke coming out of your butthole, Weasel?
No, very bad question. No.
Streaming right now, and I'm streaming.
Corey went back on his word, and he's now saying I'm no longer welcome on his streams, even though I let him up, and we lost viewers when I let him up. So let that be on the record. Wendy is very happy that I kicked Corey.
I'm gonna show you this.
Yeah, so you could just go to her.
Hello, Wendy.
We need to connect Wendy to Todd so Todd can go on Wendy's stream. Wendy loves Todd.
Wendy and Todd need to connect too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elisa Jadis isn't there yet. We're about to wrap this up. There's somebody backstage.
I got 5 people. Wow, that's a lot.
I'm wondering if it's Jadis, but their devices are not connected, so I can't bring them up.
No, Julian is Adriana's brother, so.
Okay. Shamrock, I'll send you the link. Give me 1 second. Shamrock does want to say something, and Shamrock, when she wants to say something, she gets to say whatever the fuck she wants. I sent you the link, Shamrock.
Or maybe we can call him.
Okay, there's the. Thank you very much. So I'm going to share the link with everybody.
5 minutes and see where he is.
Did you get it? Did you get the link?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much. So this will be the link to go to Todd's or Adriana's, one of the two, so that you can continue watching live where Jadis will be coming.
Well, hopefully show up.
Hopefully. And you're going to get a lot of viewers because people really want to see Jadis.
You're going to love him.
Okay, we're going to call Jadis because I don't know where he is right now.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, Ronald. Welcome back.
Find out where he is.
Well, thank you for welcoming me back. It's quite nice.
Oh, Ronald's there?
Now, Ronald, have you met Corey before?
Oh, yeah, man.
What do you think about Corster?
He likes the party.
He does like the party.
That's
Corey.
Cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, call Jadis now so that we can hear him. We want to hear him. Shamrock, everybody. Welcome, Shamrock.
Hey, listen, man. My brother, I need $500 for my brother, man. Can you send me the cash app? $$ at Ronald McDonald brother, man. At least, what is it? Todd. Hey, Todd. What is it? Todd?
Yeah,
I love you, Ronald.
I love you too, Todd. Hey,
I'm J Prime. I'm J Prime.
Hey, Ronald.
Oh, J Prime. Hey, man, you're cool too, man. Cool. You want my cash app too, man?
No, I'm good. I'm good, Ronald.
Hey, man,
Is this Gonzo doing this?
Sleeping in a fucking pool house.
Is this a
No,
Gonzo?
this is Ronald.
My
I'm
brother.
fucking dead. I'm fucking dead.
Thank you, Penny.
Ronald, brother of Donald, man. Come on.
I still just want to know who Lala is.
Ronald, brother of Donald.
Here, man.
One at a time,
Yeah,
Corey.
you have the 360 in this room.
That's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of. Hey, Weezy said talk too much. There's a lot of numbers, man.
You can talk all you want, Ronald.
It's a background noise. It's like a beat, like a drum, like a metronome, man. It's a metronome.
It's curious.
Come on, man. You
know
know,
what's going on.
Corey, when you ask who Donald is, it makes us know that you don't watch the show, and that's the biggest problem. You can't do a wrap-up show when you don't watch the show.
Oh, goddamn crescendo,
Oh
man.
my God.
Crescendo.
Hi, Shamrock.
Crescendo.
Crescendo.
What are you talking about, man? Let's go get some shit, man. Let's go to the alley. There's a nice alley behind that YMCA.
Hey,
Come
everybody
on,
stop talking all at once. I'm starting to feel like Weezy.
Yeah, well, Donald's allowed to. Shamrock, what did you want to say?
I want to say that today is Wendy's birthday.
Oh my gosh!
Happy birthday, Wendy.
Happy birthday to Wendy.
Happy
She is
birthday
so
to Wendy.
beloved
Oh,
by
man,
everybody.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
Happy birthday, man. Wow. That's cool.
I can't.
Shamrock, thank you so much for your donations. I really appreciate it.
I love you.
I love you too. Wendy, happy birthday from everybody. We all love you, and you are such a great person in this community. I don't know one person that doesn't like you, Wendy. You're so fantastic. I'll be coming to your stream
that
tonight.
doesn't like her. I know a person that doesn't like her.
Shut up.
Corey.
Weenie cleaner.
Corey likes
Todd,
Wendy.
Todd should do a dance for Wendy, a birthday dance.
Todd, will you be willing to dance for Wendy for her birthday?
She loves you, Todd. She loves you.
I will dance with Wendy.
Come on, Todd. Come on, Todd.
Let's do a little dance. Let's see if I can get some music up here.
Do it, Todd. Come on, Todd.
Let's see what I got here. We'll play if this music will play.
Okay,
I
so
don't know.
what's with the fucking flaming star over here with the hat?
There's no good music actually. Let me see. I just have all this like. Yeah, it's all like background music, unfortunately.
Man told you when they let you go, Weezy.
Can you dance without the music, Todd?
Yeah,
Can you
of
play
course.
your own little music and dance for Wendy's birthday? Because she's a huge Todd fan.
Birthday, Wendy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We love
Thank you so much.
Aww.
Happy birthday, Wendy. We love you so much.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That was very special.
Thank you, Todd. That was awesome.
I wanna sing too.
Yeah,
Like,
that
Oh,
was very,
okay. By
very
all
cool.
means, please,
okay.
please.
Para pa pa. Happy birthday to you. Pa pa pa. Happy birthday to you.
Pa pa pa.
Happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday to you.
Pa, pa, pa. Wow.
Yay. Thanks, guys. That was awesome.
Thank you, Adriana. That was
She'll love
great
it.
stuff. Great stuff.
Happy birthday.
Well, you know, we couldn't leave on a better note than telling Wendy happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Wendy.
Now everyone knows that.
Thank you, Shamrock, for bringing that to my.
Birthday.
You're welcome.
I
She's a
appreciate
very
that.
hot black girl, and I make out.
I appreciate everybody coming up here, even Corey. I know that he's not the biggest.
What goes around comes around, Weezy.
Okay, in that case, bye-bye.
Like your Ghost fan?
Thank you guys for coming up here. Thank you, Todd, for being a good sport. I will be watching your channel later, and I would love to see Jadis on there. Thank you, Elisa, for always supporting us. We wouldn't be doing this without you, obviously. So again, thank you, Leaf King. Thank you, everybody, very much. And to all the viewers and everybody, thank you. Even Johnny B, thank you guys so much, and have a great, fantastic night. Make sure you go over to Todd's after this and enjoy his stream.
Drop
So-
his link.
Yeah, we dropped it in the chat.
Okay.
Not y'all.
Wow, thank you so much, Truth Seekers. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Truth.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.